No one at reception.
You killed Monsoon. I'm impressed. The brains are in the server room undergoing training. Knock yourself out. Go nuts.
Correction, there is someone at reception, but it's not a combatant.
I'm sorry, sir. Our business hours for the day have ended. We are looking forward to your next visit.
You got me, game. You got me. Very nice.
Watch out! They keep on coming!
Yeah, we're gonna look at Rip and Bow, don't we? What? Oh, such a terrible aim today. Alright, let's just enable Rip and Bow and see what happens. Alright, we're still losing blade energy, so that's not it. Ah, we're losing it constantly. Okay, I see. I think I see. So we're losing it constantly. Ooh, that's Fenrir. I need to make a phone call. Sorry, fellas. One sec.
Another of those wolf-dog UGs.
Looks like it. Not quite as chatty, though.
They can carry either a chainsaw or a railgun. The railgun model is wide open after it fires. That is the time to strike.
Yeah. It's a lot easier when it's just a regular UGAI controlling it. Happy, Boris? They're all dead. No mercy. Just like you wanted.
Right.
So much for all that shit I said I believed in. I read that only 1 in 50 soldiers can kill with zero hesitation.
Damn, Raiden.
Guess I'm a 2%er, huh? I know what they went through, yeah. But I sure as hell didn't let it stop me.
No. I guess not.
Regular guys, they couldn't handle it. All the blood and body parts, the fear and dying eyes. Me, though, I like it. A lot. No hesitation, no regrets. Maybe it's in my blood. Maybe it's the Sears program. Probably both. The younger you learn a thing, the better you retain it, you know? I remember Liberia like it was yesterday. All the abuse, the threats at gunpoint. Next thing I know, I'm getting off on cutting guys to shreds.
Jesus.
Right.
But afterwards it was tough. Especially once I got to the US. I got counseling and education. But every time I talked with someone normal, I felt like all the killing I'd done was gonna crush me. And it didn't stop. Not in my dreams, anyway. I'd hear voices at night, calling out all my crimes, but I couldn't shut them out. The rest of my crew adapted to American life well enough, but I never could.
And it returns only now. Raiden, I'm sorry about earlier. I was too hard on you.
Nah, I'd be dead without you. I'd still be in Liberia, surrounded by crazy.
I've always known you have a dark part in your mind. Perhaps I should not have hired you at all. Perhaps you should not be near battlefield.
The hell with that. If I hadn't signed up, I wouldn't be here to help put an end to this. I gotta do what I can to stop that VR training. I'm not the only one suffering. I need to do this for my old friends. The boys back in Liberia who didn't survive. I survived all the killing, thrived on it, but the experience destroyed them.
Duh.
Sorry, I better get moving.
You're guessing off on cutting people to shreds. Jesus.
Raiden, do you know where the brains are located?
Not yet, but I'll figure it out. They must be somewhere in this building.
Yeah, I really should have listened to this before I initiated combat or even walked forward. That's on me. I apologize.
What do you think about what Monsoon said earlier about memes? You think we're all doomed to follow some coded-in routine? That there's no free will?
Well, you're always going to have restraints based on what culture you're born into. The concept of memes was first proposed by Richard Dawkins in a book called The Selfish Gene. Dawkins, a biologist, stated that even if the actions of a living thing appear to be altruistic, each of its genes is still engaging in selfish behavior, purely as a matter of survival.
Yeah, I heard about that.
He went on to define memes as a different kind of self-replicating unit. They're the genes of a culture, from fashion to chord progressions in music, even political expression. And just like normal genes, they replicate. They grow, infecting more and more people.
You buy a shirt you like and put it on. Other people see you wearing it, then buy it for themselves.
Yeah, the genes of a culture makes it all sound pretty lofty. But the way Dawkins puts it, memes can also transmit worthless things, even the bad parts of a culture. Fashion's one thing, but value-related memes can put huge restraints on people's lives. For example, the idea that having lots of money is the ultimate goal, the thing we should all strive for.
Like in the US.
Any capitalist country, really. But anyway, you catch this money worship meme, then not only are you trying to get rich, you're also spreading that idea to other people. You have to. If that meme isn't the cultural norm, then what are you working for?
So you start spreading the word about how important it is to succeed, earn status.
Right. And the really contagious memes can be even worse. For example, revenge. A guy sees his countrymen killed by terrorism, so he becomes a terrorist and retaliates. It's an infinite loop.
I think it's the same thing with child soldiers. Kids' parents are killed by other kids, so they join the war next and start killing other people's parents. There's gotta be a way to break the cycle, though.
Dawkins wrote about that, too. How we can rebel against our genes and memes. Once you're aware of your own memes, you can train yourself to identify and replicate the good ones.
And kill the bad ones.
Right.
Well, that starts with me stopping this VR shit. The Sears program's one hell of a bad meme machine.
I've got nothing insightful to say about that. Killing bad memes, though? Sounds good.
Guess all the staff's already gotten out.
Probably. There's an evacuation notice for the entire neighborhood, in case you hadn't noticed. Can't exactly have civvies running about with cyborgs blowing the place up all around.
I'm not complaining. This way I won't have to hold back.
They knew we were
Too
coming.
bad the cyborgs didn't go with them. I'm not even here to fight them.
Yeah, but if you're expecting to find the guys behind all this, you're probably too late.
I know. I'm just here to get the brains back. Anyone who ran this operation, worked on it, stood by and let it happen, I'll deal with them later.
Smart plan. Wouldn't be much of a warrior if you started hacking up helpless non-cyborgs anyway. Those guys, we'll get them another way.
Legitimately just about to say.
Well, I mean, just getting the brains on our side could change a lot. World Marshal's got an iron grip on the government.
Never mind.
Wall Street, too. Legal action's not gonna work. But you can bet the media's gonna descend on Denver like flies once you're done here. Once you've rescued those brains, they can start talking about VR training. If nothing else, it'll definitely change public opinion, and quickly. World Marshal's stock will plunge, giving them less influence in Washington. We could see a managerial change. And, you know, the guy running the project would probably be demoted. Reassigned at least.
Demoted? For cutting up kids? That's punishment? It's gotta be Armstrong running all this. A guy who publicly has nothing to do with World Marshal.
Yeah.
Anyway, he'll have to wait. The way Monsoon was talking, Sam and Sundowner are in here somewhere. Taking them out's a start, at least.
Many people involved with this program would not be cyborgs, and when Raiden said, hey, we're going to deal with them, it's like I can think of only one way that Raiden would deal with them. Kevin brings up a few alternatives there, but they're really not going to work. think we've tried all our options, and our only option is to hack them apart.
Sounds like Monsoon was a victim of the Khmer Rouge.
Yeah, Pol Pot's regime. They killed nearly the entire intellectual class of Cambodia, all in an attempt to create a communist agrarian society.
Some reports claim they wiped out a third of the entire population. Just insane. Even without knowing exactly what happened to him there, you can start to see why he thinks the world is diseased.
Yeah, I'm sure that's what gave him his whole survival of the fittest worldview. Just one long series of traumatic events.
Well, directly or otherwise, the Khmer Rouge messed up a whole lot of lives. But all their victims didn't start thinking like Monsoon. People have to stop the cycle of violence somewhere. Stop the bad meme, I guess you could say. Of course, that's easy for me to say, having grown up in a nice, stable first world country.
Nah, I get it. Growing up in bad circumstances, it's no excuse for the crimes you commit.
Yeah. Man, their headquarters are massive. I wouldn't even know where to begin looking for the server room.
Down.
Courtney,
Yeah?
you caught all that. Guess I was Jack the Ripper all along. All that talk about justice, and here I am. Just another killer.
Raiden,
Listen, I want you off this mission. You don't have to go through this. Kev or Doc can handle saving for me.
Damn.
Raiden, I don't want...
It's my responsibility to stop them before they make another Jack. It's my duty, no one else's. That's the way it is. Live by the battlefield, die by the battlefield.
Raiden, listen.
Courtney, this isn't the place for you. Keep working with me, and you're gonna wind up someplace dark.
I'm fine with that.
What?
They're kidnapping kids. They're ripping their bodies, tearing up their souls to make soldiers. I feel like they have to pay for this. If I just quit here, how would I live with myself?
Courtney.
I mean, maybe I'd be happier going back to school, getting my MBA, making 6 figures. But now I know. I've seen the truth. And I can't just forget it. Maybe I can't do what you can, but come on. At least I can handle your data. So do you want to save or not? No? If you say so. If you change your mind, just say the word.
You're sure about this?
Positive. Look, you know you aren't Jack the Ripper. I mean, sure, you don't exactly hate every minute of your job out there, but the Raiden I'm talking to right now, he's the same one I've always known. The one who'd put his life on the line to protect the innocent, not just some maniac with a knife.
Who knows? Maybe I'm just out for revenge against everyone who made me this way.
It's more than that, Raiden. That much I know.
In any case, I'm going to stop this VR training.
All right. Good luck, Raiden.
Are you calling my sword a knife? I would much prefer it if you left, if only just to reduce my number of codec contacts by 1. As rude as that sounds.
Ah, the LQ-84 Fenrir, the base model of your 84i Wolf. There are 2 types of these, you know. Those equipped with chainsaw weaponry like the 84i, and the newer railgun-equipped model. Both are quite agile, especially considering their armor plating. You will need to damage that armor first before you can cleave them in blade mode. Of course, their AI specs are several tiers below the 84i in every way. Intelligent is not a word I would use for them, and I would not expect much in the way of conversation.
You tracked down those brains yet, Doc?
Well, I'm afraid that would be quite difficult to do remotely. If you or Wolf can secure a priority connection on a terminal there, that would be another story.
We do not yet know the location of the server room, but Sundowner is on the top floor, correct?
Yeah, I'm headed up there now.
Alright, we're not going
It
down.
appears the elevators have been disabled.
Then I'll use the stairs.
The stairwell has been sealed off. I will search for another route.
Thanks. Can you tell me more about the learning program you mentioned before? Like, how'd you learn to speak?
Through an extensive battery of conversations with the researchers who doubled as my instructors. To acquire literacy, I was provided a steady stream of website text and ebooks. I understand it was largely similar to the process through which a human child learns language.
You're pretty well spoken for a 3-year-old.
For the first year, I was effectively an infant. Rapid progress occurred only after I received text reading capability. With digital data, there is no need to read text one letter at a time. I am capable of processing plain text at a speed of 60 megabytes per minute.
And that's pretty fast?
Yes, it is not simply a matter of text search. Advanced cognitive reasoning is required to truly understand the intent behind the words.
What did you talk with your teachers about?
Miscellaneous matters, breakfast table greetings, the structure of elementary particles.
One of those three things is not like the others, never mind.
Recent trends in popular music. However, as DARPA-funded military research, I was rarely treated as anything more than equipment.
Makes sense. You were made to be a weapon.
On the other hand, some of them treated me like a pet or as a child. Just as a parent passes on their memes to a child, so I was exposed to numerous influences. Memes I encountered on the web and through ebooks had their effects as well. As my mind grew, the weaker memes were sifted out, and the stronger ones endured.
I don't like you anymore.
The resulting collection of memes is what you would call my intelligence.
Alright, we're ditching this thing the first chance we get.
In a way, yes. However, I lack the instinctual skills your genes grant you. I am a slave to my memes. Thus, as my intelligence matured, I began to have doubts about my role as a weapon.
That's a delightful
And
oxymoron.
that's what ended the project.
Intelligence matured with
What
memes.
about the researchers that raised you?
Unknown, most likely transferred to other projects.
Ever feel like you want to see them again?
Sometimes, yes. But one cannot remain a student forever. There comes a time one must become an individual. One must find their own place in this world. Your only option is to fight.
Sounds good. This cannon's vulnerable. Shit. Oh, this camera. Oh, didn't even see that. Alright, get out of here. Alright. Okay, let me hit a checkpoint and we'll check out...
Sundowner contacted you from the top floor. Time to make your way up there.
He did? Must have been one of those things that happened off camera. I didn't see the checkpoint thing show up at the bottom. But the moment we get one, I'm going to go into the VR mode and check out what Ripper mode actually does. It seems like it just steadily drains my fuel cells, but it effectively gives me unlimited blade mode. At least while they're draining, if that makes any sense. Oh, this is so awkward. Raiden? that is a checkpoint. Well, it actually didn't say the word checkpoint, but I did see the saving thing appear down the bottom.
The elevators appear to be disabled, which we should have expected, I suppose.
I will access the control unit. Perhaps you can hack an elevator and make it operational.
Ooh, splendid idea. By all means, yes. It seems the guards are storming the building.
Alright, I'm gonna...
Get back to the entrance. Buy me some time to get this elevator operational.
Let me check out this VR mode now so I can understand what it does. We'll come back in there and we will cut those dudes up once we understand what this thing does. Unleash your inner Jack the Ripper and cut everything in sight. Allow to cut anything at will, as if you're in blade mode. Be a standard, light, and strong. I'm not saying it. Ah, I see. I see. So basically that eliminates the need to, I guess, weaken enemies or whatever. You can just activate Ripper mode and cut them apart. You'll be able to easily remove armor from enemies and cut them limb from limb. Yep, understand. Are you going to spawn an enemy for me, please? Interesting. So if I'm surrounded or whatever, I could activate it and then just cut everyone apart, or I can save it for larger enemies, perhaps. How am I doing on these VR missions? Yeah, I missed one. I missed 10. Unfortunate. But it's fine because I'm not here to grab them on this particular video series.
It seems the guards are storming the building. Raiden, get back to the entrance. Buy me some time to get this elevator operational.
Enough, Raiden. It's time to focus on defeating the enemy.
You need to keep those guards busy while Doc finishes reprogramming the elevator. Get in there and mix it up.
Mix it up? That's a polite way of putting it.
The security forces are storming the building. I need you to buy me more time to work on the elevator.
I will search for the elevator control unit. Engage the enemy until I locate it.
Can do.
Do not stray too far from the elevators, Raiden. Use the weapons around you to slow them down. Throw everything at them you can.
Oh wow, these things respawned.
You can control that UGT as well, yes? Give them hell!
Well, you're not going to come up here so I can actually engage you? I'm pushing buttons and not much is happening. I have no idea what's going on. I can't see a thing.
Wunderbar! My hack was a success. Board the elevator, Raiden.
Into the elevator? Yeah, but... Okay, here they are. Thank you. Lost him. Opening fire at that range, holy crap.
Enough with the guards. Just get in the elevator.
Damn you. Are we done? We are not. Wait, you're telling me it's getting the elevator, but I'm Jack the Ripper, bitch. I march to the beat of my own drum. I'm gonna kill all these dudes until they are all dead. Okay, I'm actually dying. Holy shit. Holy fuck. I've made a terrible mistake. I do question whether it's actually possible to kill everyone here. It's like a whole new wave spawned the moment I took out that last guy. Indeed, nice try. We're seeing that the rocket launchers can't kill civilians. You know what? I'll take your advice, Doc.
Concentrate on the fight now, Raiden.
Technically, that one is new.
For security purposes, the building is divided into upper and lower halves. The lower area consists of offices and meeting space for staff and visitors, while confidential military projects and technical research are restricted to the upper levels.
So that's where the brains in the server room will be, up top.
Indeed. But that elevator can only access the lower floors. You need to get to the 20th floor and pass the security gate there to reach the upper area.
Let me guess. Time to find another left hand?
Well, that is the problem. Security cyborgs would not have sufficient clearance. But managers and senior staff have already been evacuated, no doubt.
So...
The only option is to cut the power to the security gate, which will not be easy. It is powered by no less than 3 systems, including a backup power supply. You will need to destroy all of the electrical control panels to disable them. In any case, you should arrive at the 20th floor soon. The electrical panels are most likely hidden in the walls. Use your enhanced AR to search for any unusual heat sources inside the walls there.
Can do.
You must find the power panels, Raiden.
yeah, I'm on it. Any advice?
Not really, no. Other than combat advice, I have very little. I am sorry.
That's some serious security they got there, huh? Pretty far cry from what we got at Maverick. That's a pretty weird hilt Sam had on his blade.
It had some kind of explosive charge built in. Helped him unsheath quicker. A cheap trick if you ask me.
Maybe it was, but he did cut your arm off. Besides, if you get down to it, just being a cyborg's not exactly fighting fair, is it?
Maybe not. But I'm not saying any and all science isn't fair.
It's weird how the blade pointed downward, too. I thought samurai swords always pointed up.
It could be to help him unsheath it faster. Maybe it's part of the original Uradachi style, or something Rodriguez invented over in Brazil.
An underhanded blade for an underhanded fighting style, huh? I like it.
Ever eaten Cambodian, Courtney?
What? That's a little random.
Apparently that's where Monsoon's from, originally. Just trying to cover all the bases.
Not sure how this could be important, but... Well, the two Cambodian dishes I know best are amok and something called pong ti kon. Amok is fish covered in coconut milk and other flavorings and wrapped in banana leaves. I had it once. It's really exotic, both in looks and taste. Definitely recommended, if you like fish.
And the other?
Pong ti kon? It's also known as balut in some countries. It's pretty popular in Vietnam and the Philippines, too. Well, you know how I try to keep an open mind about other countries' cuisine. But balut is definitely a love-hate thing.
So, what is it?
Well, it's basically a boiled duck's egg. But the embryo's fertilized, so there's this duck-like thing inside. I've tried a lot of odd foods in my time, but that's where I drew the line.
Don't be so picky, Courtney. Maybe it tastes better than it looks.
Okay. How about you try it first, then?
Sure. Once I'm done here, we'll all have to go out for it together.
Deal. You better make it back and keep that promise, Raiden. I'll watch you eat it, at least.
Wimp. I am looking forward to ending this, though. Wouldn't mind getting my old jaw back. Would be a little hard to eat normal food without it, you know.
You could always use a straw.
I love the way that we've both completely forgotten the previous conversation that we had.
Where are these electrical panels?
I believe they are hidden in the walls. Use your enhanced AR to search for any unusual heat sources.
Wolf, what's your position?
My apologies. I appear to be lagging behind once again.
It's fine. We couldn't have hacked that elevator without you.
Indeed. Your gratitude is appreciated. I am headed your way now. There is no need to wait for me. Continue with your mission.
Got it.
So I assume...
The security gate. It is composed of steel alloy bonded by a high-frequency electrical current. It should unlock once the power has been cut.
Yep, we're not getting through there. I definitely saw one with a, with an arm. But this looks like a fairly open-ended area according to the radar, so hopefully, I can get through this without being spotted. I can make a few stealth kills. Another one of the Kojima posters. That was his sole contribution to this game, I think.
There should be an
Damn it.
electrical panel nearby. They bomb you! No choice now!
Okay, one of these dudes has an arm. You do. How was that? Wasn't aiming at you, was aiming at the dude in front of me now. Just got hit by a rocket as well as me. Come on. No. Ah, this is going horribly wrong. Holy shit. I'm gonna die to standard cyborgs, aren't I? The only reason I'm not using Ripper mode is because I want that arm. I say that and then I accidentally activate it. What the fuck? That's completely unintentional. Whoa. Yeah, I really need to actually put my other palm onto that stick and waggle it like hell when that happens.
Use your enhanced AR to search for any unusual
Not now, Doctor.
inside the wall sphere.
Miss the execute. There we go. Oh my word, I'm so bad at this. Okay, here we go. No.
There should be an electrical
Jesus.
panel nearby. Use your enhanced AR to locate it.
This is all going horribly wrong. Right, on the plus side, we have no more red dots or red silhouettes around here. Fucking hell. Another VR terminal.
There should be an electrical panel nearby. Use your enhanced AR to locate it.
Doctor, let me loot the place first, and then we'll talk about your electrical panels. Although this here looks very promising.
Good. One down, 2 to go. Keep at it, Raiden.
They always come in threes, don't they? There's one directly ahead, along with an item box.
Excellent. Just one more.
Oh shit.
Keep on coming.
Yeah, we're not getting out of that. Run, Raiden. Jesus! I aborted that early, I tried to ninja run and couldn't get out of it. Got the parry there, but out of range. Yeah, I don't know how to avoid those. If I'm in close combat, or close range combat with those, I don't know how to avoid that purple shit. If I can get out of it, if I can get out of the attack animation like that, then I'm okay, but if not, I'm basically screwed. Nice. Not nice, couldn't tell who was attacking. I really want his repair unit. Right, never mind. Alright, this guy's gonna go berserk. Oh, there's really not much opportunity to fuck around there. I've got to make the cut and then immediately grab it. No screwing around.
Yes, that should take care of security. Now, head back to the gate.
What's going in the gate? Oh, come on. I do like the way that I can interrupt the, I've got the Chun-Li kick with a parry. That I do like. Just to make me feel better. You're giving me a B rank for a combat encounter that took 7 minutes and 21 seconds. I call bullshit on that. B for bullshit.
Raiden, shall I activate your pain inhibitors now?
No, keep them off. I need it this way.
Well, as you wish. I must say, I have turned more than a few men into cyborgs, but you... Well, your past is most,
What you getting at, Doc? Most of the time, you're working with First World ex-military. Grown men. Compared to the average Third World child soldier, I can't really complain. Most of them, they're the sort of guerrillas your typical patient gets paid to slaughter.
Perhaps, but,
This shouldn't be news to you, Doc.
yes, but,
Look, just help me take care of those brains after I bring them back. I do my business, you do yours.
Yes.
Probably should have chatted to them before going through that previous score, because I'm sure Doctor would say that, yep, you've hit the panels.
Keep going, Raiden.
They're pouring in from everywhere. This is crazy. Get off!
You do not have to fight every enemy you encounter, Raiden. Try and keep moving.
Oh, but I want to. Clear the area using Ninja Run. That's new. I do want to get this dude down, though. So I've had some bad memories fighting these guys. Meanwhile, those two sliders are just fucking me up from distance. Wrong button. That is not how you parry. Alright, let's see you fight armless. You still up? I'm thinking once the entire body is blue, maybe that's where I can go for the Sandatsu kill. I see a box. I want that box. And I know how these games work. There's gonna be like a little collectible or something cunningly hidden in here.
Nice of them to blow open the door for me, yeah? Idiots.
You do not have to fight every enemy you encounter, Raiden. Try and keep moving. Run, Raiden, run!
Oh, that's not good. That's not good. That is... What's that asking me to do? That's asking me to take out the sliders and or the gecko. Is that asking me to use the homing missile on the gecko? Because if so, that is a hell of a thing. Oh, come on, hit it. I didn't see it. There we go. I totally meant to do that. Okay, never mind. We can just go straight past it. Look at the checkpoints. There's nothing cunningly hidden over there? No. You're inside the building, that means you're going to die. It's the fate you chose. Yeah, jump up and slash him, sure. I say that and then it works. Bloody hell. That frame rate. Raiden, please. Ah, fine, let's get out of here. Oh, what have we got? Rad. The sliders all over the place outside as well, so similar to the gecko. Alright, that's what it's here for. No, not that. I'll just get close to you and then do this.
All these sliders in the area. Perhaps they could be put to use.
You want me to capture one of them? Fine. I'm not exactly sure what the game's asking me to do here.
Keep climbing like that. It will be much easier for you.
Couldn't you have just done this from the start instead of using the elevator?
Good, Ryder. Yeah.
Once again, a 6-minute, 40-second combat sequence, and we get an A rank.
Now, yeah? Almost there. I have just finished analyzing the latest security data. You should find an indoor garden up ahead.
A garden? Sounds fancy.
A Japanese garden, to be precise. It is an area set aside for VIPs. Apparently, one of World Marsh's directors is a rather serious Japanese culture enthusiast.
All right. So what's this got to do with me? Is there something I need from the garden?
Not at all. You need only pass through that area to arrive at a freight elevator. I found a route to the elevator controls through the unit we hijacked downstairs. I have located the server room as well. You can reach it via the freight elevator.
Great work, Doc.
Elementary, my dear Raiden. Now, head for the garden.
This VIP's name wouldn't happen to be Sam, would it? And they're just, you know, not telling me?
garden? Ugh. It is so flashy and horrible.
Not a fan, Boris? Well, to each his own, I guess.
Yeah, that's the first major area we've seen.
Okay, next time then. If you ask me, no Japanese garden's complete without cherry blossoms. I hear a lot of towns in Japan are full of cherry blossoms in the springtime. They have picnics under them, drink sake and stuff. Sounds like a lot of fun, right? Food culture is about a lot more than just what you eat, you know. Hey, how about we all go to Japan for cherry blossom season? You know, once you're done there.
Sounds good to me. Once I'm done.
Cherry blossoms confirmed. Please tell me this is a boss battle arena. No, there's item boxes nearby, can't be. No, just standard Mook arena. Come on. These guys are tough. Alright, it's a launch. Yeah, that's me basically parrying twice in their direction. That's what's getting the launch off. There we go. I have no idea who just shot me. I'm not going to survive much longer. Wait, can I just cut those dudes to begin with? Really? I don't have to weaken them? Jesus. That was super weird. I was attacking them and their body parts were just not turning blue. Where? Damn, son. Right. Yeah, you look chunkier than the others. Yeah, let's see what this thing does. It's a pretty good interrupt. Yeah, I don't think you're getting up from that. No, you are. Never mind. Yes, his high body's blue, and now I can do that. Just a casual 148 hit combo against one enemy. Courtney, do you want to come to the garden with me? We might need to call a cleaner, but I assure you it's a lovely place. Is that the only one? Definitely saw more, but... Okay, alert's going down slowly. Anything new before I proceed?
You know, I visited a garden like that once, in Japan. The Kairakuen, in a city called Mito. Really nice. Taxi ride there was murder, though. I figured the cabbie wouldn't be able to speak English, so I gave him a map. But he still got totally lost. I think he probably got confused because the map was in English. I didn't think that'd be a problem, since it's not like the place names are any different. But apparently, the guy couldn't even read the English alphabet.
Raiden, I have reached the 20th floor. How should I proceed?
I thought you specialized in scouting, Wolf.
My apologies. I performed much better in the city.
It's fine. Check in with Doc. I bet he can help you out.
The main exit is sealed. I very much doubt you can get through there. The catwalk above you was connected to a corridor meant for transporting materials. You can take that to the elevator.
Immediate thought is let's deal with this dude on the left. Then maybe try going after either that dude or the far dude over there. This dude on the left looks like my top priority, however. Oh, come on! Why would he do that? That was a clean slice. I call bullshit on that first slice. That was clean. I can nail either of these two right now, but it's going to alert the other one, and that's going to result in much unhappiness. I really do want to get this guy, though. Did I get his arm? I didn't see the green shit. I call bullshit on that. I totally got his arm. If not with the first strike, then the following strikes after that, verticals. Okay, he's on... I should be on evasion now, but I'm not. No, I'm on caution. There we go. I love the way they kept that in. Alright, can we get the Mastiff without being spotted? Yes. It's definitely the preferred way of doing it if the option is available. There's going to be a secret or two around here, isn't there? And I know I'm not going to be able to find them. And that may well have been it. Don't see any VR consoles or anything like that around here. Just one data storage hidden in a box. Right, where are we going? That way?
All right, follow the catwalk straight ahead to reach the elevator.
Raiden, please. Yeah, I've definitely got some thoughts about how the game feels, just with respect to movement. Some places it's great, in other places it's not so great.